There are three types of women you should never get married to. And if you want to marry this kind of women, maybe they are so beautiful, or maybe you feel that they are your soulmate, and you really want to get married to three types of women I want to mention now, then it means that you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do, serious work, okay? But the best is for you to stay away. If you can stay away, better for you. But if you can't, that means you have a lot of work to do. Number one is that do not marry women that are highly materialistic. When a woman is highly materialistic, it is very dangerous, especially if she cannot work out for the things she needs. A woman can be materialistic in a way if she's able to take care of her needs. Okay? That means she loves buying a lot of good things with her own money. But when a woman is highly materialistic and then at the same time she cannot provide for the things she needs, it is highly dangerous. Okay? Ha ha ha. The result with this kind of women will shock you, because every time they will demand the help from you. And no matter what you do for them, you can never ever satisfy them. You know that money that is being given to you can never be enough. Yes. So now if you're a highly materialistic person, there is nothing they will give to you that will be enough, because that person is always going for very expensive things. So they will need more people to satisfy their needs. So that is one disadvantage. When you go ahead and marry this kind of people, you need to keep working harder and harder and harder and harder. And most times, even with your hard work, you can never ever satisfy them. Number two kind of women you should never marry are the spoiled brats. This kind of women, they reason one way. Especially if they wait, if they came from a very rich home. Everything is just one-sided. They want to continue with that lifestyle in which they grew up with. So if you are not able to provide for them, that marriage can be abandoned by them and they may not respect you. So that is why you need to be very careful. When you get married to a spoiled brat, they will always want you to treat them the way they grew up. Most times the disadvantage with this kind of women is that they will not want to manage. God forbid, if things goes down, if your finances goes down, this kind of women will not want to manage with you. They usually leave the marriage. Okay? Now, another kind of women you should never get married to. And if you must get married to this kind of women, that means you have a lot of work to do. They are the naive and the vulnerable women. This kind of women, they are easily used by people. They can be manipulated very easily. These are the kind of people that fake pastors will eat their down below. These are the kind of women that their MDs, their managers will eat their down below. They will just say one thing to threaten them, and that is it. They will always get them. So if you're marrying this kind of women, for those of you men that will always say, I don't want to marry a woman that is so exposed. I want to go to the village. This kind of women, most of them are very vulnerable. Be very careful. You need a lot of work to work on this kind of women. You need to teach them the extent at which your fellow gender can go to get them. Your friends that are bad can come and squeeze something and then put into their hands and get them. The next thing, those your friends are eating their down below. You have to be very careful. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.